local forecast starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Another beautiful evening as we look across the Shippensburg Fairgrounds. And, you know, I've been to the York Fair, the Lebanon area fair, and I really haven't had that much food. I'm saving myself for the Big Boy, which if you know what the Big Boy is and you're at the Shippensburg Fair, it's a meal in itself. Big sandwich. Looking forward to being there tomorrow. So we'll be there tomorrow at the Shippensburg Community Fair. But I'm beginning a lot of other comments because it's not just Shippensburg and Lebanon and the York State Fair. There are other fairs, other things that are happening across the area too, and that's why I've been saying there is likely a fair near you. We also have the South Mountain Fair that's happening. Dutch Days as we now move into the weekend. That's in Richfield. That's on the border of Snyder and Juniata counties. And there is also the Juniata County 4-H livestock, 4-H youth livestock show and sale that's happening. I believe that's beginning to wrap up, but nonetheless, this is truly the fair week as we have a lot of them happening. 87 that we see in Carlisle and seen for Elliotsburg, Lewistown, where we just saw Mallory at 86. And we did have a little bit of an easterly breeze the last two mornings, which did allow some clouds to develop. Took a little while for the clouds to burn off. That did save us from getting into the 90s, but notice we see 90s off to Topeka, Chicago, Memphis. Not record-breaking, but it's going to happen, and it's going to happen as early as tomorrow. And I think it's something that's going to be somewhat lasting here into the weekend and perhaps even to start next week. So that high pressure, as it begins to migrate a little farther east, that's going to allow more heat to build. Our storm chances do increase by the time we move into the weekend. It's not a guarantee for storms. Just keep that in mind. I know we've had some very wet conditions, but I think these storms are going to be more hit or miss. So as we move into tomorrow, it's quiet, just hot. Now for Friday, we'll see a few more clouds, and we're going to call for a stray. We're not anticipating a lot of storm activity, but there will be some stray storms around Friday, then more of the hit or miss as we head into Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be watching, and yes, it's just one of those weekends. We'll just have to keep an eye to the sky. Those storms will be moving along, but we do perhaps have a heat wave to end this week and start the weekend. 3 days of 90-degree heat. That could also happen again early next week. So that's why I mentioned 6 out of the next 7 days could be at or above 90 degrees. Our extended outlook, I want to provide something, though, beyond the next 7 days, because there are some pretty significant signs that we do have a cool down as we move into the first weekend of August. I got to keep, yes, this weekend isn't the first weekend of August. I wanted to make sure I knew where I was standing. So yeah, the first weekend of August is going to be cooling down, but the next 7 days certainly going to be toasty.
Eric, thank you so much.